When sleep paralysis grabs a hold of you. Sleep paralysis, I believe to the best of my knowledge, is where your mind wakes up before your body. You wake up, you're able to see, everything's kind of blurry, but you're not able to move. This usually lasts about 60 seconds, but there have been reported cases where it's lasted up to a few hours. Now, the idea of this happening for a few hours is absolutely terrifying and something I would never want to experience. But I want to talk a little bit about my experiences with sleep paralysis. Now, around the time I was 12 years old is when it happened the most. I remember being able to look out my door into the hallway from my bed and wondering, why can I not move? Why can I not move? And sometimes I'd eventually be able to break free of it, or I'd just lay back down and try to go to sleep. I was scared to talk to anyone about any of this stuff. Um, Even when I was younger, I had talked to people and they said I was full of shit. Like they can't do fucking research on the subject and see that it exists. But this still happens every once in a while and probably in the last year has kind of started up a little bit more worse than usual. The worst time this ever happened for me was the last time this happened. This probably happened a few months ago. I woke up and I couldn't move as usual. And I was looking around. Finally, when I came out of it, I completely raised out of my bed and I started screaming. And I woke Tiki up and she was holding me, comforting me, and I was holding her. Now, for people that experience, they say one way you can know is if your head's turned at something like a digital clock, look over the digital clock during the sleep paralysis episode. If you're in a sleep paralysis, you'll be able to see the color of the digital clock, but you will not be able to make out the time. It'll be too fuzzy. And I remember I kind of had this happen once where I was looking over at one of my posters at my old apartment. I had my head turned that way. When I woke up, I was able to see the coloring of the poster, but I was not able to make out exactly what it was. And that's how I knew right now. When you wake up in a sleep paralysis, sometimes it hadn't happened so long that I forgot what it was. If it happens frequently, you can kind of recognize it when you wake up and you just want to chill there and eventually wiggle your way out of it. Um, there are legends behind sleep paralysis. One, they refer to it as the old hag. The old hag is a spirit that will come and sit on you and will not let you move. Kind of the same idea as an incubus or a succubus, holding you down and taking control of you during the night. Now the other one is it revolves around like alien abductions, and that's the aliens about ready to take you and how they have control of your body and you can't move. Now a lot of these legends are very intriguing with this, but this is one where this is a simple natural thing. There's no supernatural explanation behind sleep paralysis. This is a simple sleep disorder, and it's as simple as that. And I think that's really all I have to say about sleep paralysis.